Hello everyone, my name is Uthris and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. It has been a while since we have played Seasons, so we are on a new map and we have a farmhand. Farmer Steve is joining us for this playthrough. How's it going, Farmer Steve?
Oh, it's a going.
Oh, it better be a going. We are poor. So, we downloaded a whole bunch of mods. We are using Seasons, which is multiplayer now, since the last time I played it. We have a really nice looking map. I would pronounce it, but I have a feeling it would butcher it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my best now. Its name is bleh.
Yeah, that's spot on. I checked.
It has enough rolling R's. And it's a pretty large one. It's got a decently sized town, but plenty of large fields spread out. We have a few already to our name. Fields kind of what is this? Fields 33, 31, 21, and 23. Don't know which ones are going to need taken care of, but we'll get there in the due time. However, me and Steve have ordered some brand new equipment. Some new equipment that you guys have never seen before. So I think your car's in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Steve is the green farmer. He's going to have the awesome green pickup truck the whole time. And me, going with my channel blue color. We're going to be driving old Betsy here. We're going to start that up. So I guess we're just going to go straight into the shop and pick up our farming equipment. We kind of pre-ordered it, It's the modern age of farming. Pre-ordering. Amazon Farm.
Amazon Farm. I love it.
Amazon Farm. Overnight farming. And let's make sure I'm not going to hit anything as I pull out here. There we go. Alright. Wow, this thing's acceleration is a little touchy. And
yeah.
as Steve just hits a pole. This is why he's farmhand Steve, and he's not actually really a paid. Oh my god. Where are you going? Is it there, Jalopy?
Checking the pond for fish.
Checking the pond for fish. Okay, so that's what he's doing. And we're just, obeying traffic laws here. In not quite America. It doesn't feel like an American map. I'm pretty sure based on the name it is not an American map. Definitely a European map. Whoa. Okay. Buddy. You gotta take it down a notch there.
I got places to be.
You got places to be. Well, the guy in front of you doesn't care. Okay, cutting him off right away. I might have to fire you on the first day of the job. I'm gonna delay you off. Oh my god.
Listen, I like to get things done fast.
Okay. I'm fine with getting things done fast. So, let's pop on over here and turn off the engine. Gotta save some gas. Your car is so much more dirty than mine because did you drive through the pond?
Well, there was a little bit of mud.
Like, just look at the... Okay.
Yeah, it's a patina.
It's a patina, okay. So so it wasn't your car. We literally opened the barn doors and we found this like it. That makes plenty of
this was
sense.
just hanging out in the garage.
One thing I do need to do is change up the speed of the game to times 15, so it looks like the day will be progressing. Anyways, we ordered a whole bunch of farming equipment. As you can see, it's all brand new, modern age technology from the 70s and 80s. Massey Ferguson is kind of our staple here today. We got seeders, we got plows, and some cultivators already. These are our two tractors. I think Steve enjoys his treaded vehicles.
Naturally.
Military man he is. And we are going to go ahead and start hauling a couple things over. Tell you what, let's just take both plows over first. So go ahead and grab a plow. The plows I think are over here. So this is one. Because we're going to be plowing the fields first.
Yep, the other one's over here.
Alright, so I got my plow. As you can see, they're not the biggest plows in the world. So there might be some time-lapse involved in this series. Alright, Steve's grabbing that one. And we are going to safely leave the store. And cruise at a relative pace.
Did that safely have air quotes?
I think safely was in italics on that one. No air quotes, just pure italics. Alright, so we're going up to field, I think 31. It's kind of our smaller field, and I think it's the one best suited to get started. And so Steve's just going to follow me, hopefully. And luckily, these vehicles aren't as fast as the trucks, so no chance of him just zipping by me right now. We are both going max speed. Just 100%.
I wouldn't say there's no chance.
Well, there's traffic in front of me, and I know how you deal with traffic. Basically how you deal with it in real life, too.
Valid.
Valid, indeed. For those of you who do not know who Steve is, Steve was with us when we did some Terra Firma craft back in the day.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years. I've been doing YouTube for too long. And my channel is still dead. But that's okay, because we're farmers now.
Yep, we're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back. Alright, so this is field 31 right here. And as you can see, it's a nice, solid piece of land with a bit of a wet spot in the middle. Perfect and ideal for anything of our caliber, I'm sure. So, and it's got telephone poles just running through the middle of it. Very
Yeah, that seems
legit.
Appropriate.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get us started here, and we're going to try to do this in a neat pattern and look like we know what we're doing. So do not enable the allow create fields, by the way.
Nope.
And I'm just going to lower the plow. It has been engaged. Did you lower your plow?
No, not yet.
Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll do like a 2 or 3 lap border around the field.
Okay.
And then that'll give us a good edge to hopefully start working from. All right. So raise up the plow so I can make this turn.
I'll just kind of follow your track on the inside.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good plan. Boop. And we'll probably do this in 2 square sections. I think that is a good way to do this, since it's a bit of an odd-shaped field. We'll do kind of a rectangle back here by the buildings, and then the other rectangle with the perfect dip. Man, we did not buy good land for this, did we? I don't think we did.
Well.
All right. So there's that. Now, hopefully, our tractors are good enough. It's kind of the thing I'm worried about the most is you never know if your tractor is going to be powerful enough when it comes down to it, once you get kind of in the mud. Alright, Steve's over there, just following behind. There we go, just tear into that ground. Okay guys, so this field is almost fully plowed now. There is just one interesting portion that we're about to come into, and that is we don't know how the tractors are going to handle on that giant mud pit here. And I think Steven's about to find out.
We are about to find out.
We are about to find out, so we're going to watch this as he tries to go into it. Bring the power, boy.
Oh yeah, full speed.
Full speed. The whole 10 kilometers an hour. Huh. Anticlimactic.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we need to hit the middle of it. So just keep going in a loop, sir.
All right.
Yeah, so we already finished up the last square. You guys kind of saw that in the speed build section. Or, I say speed build because that's really what I do on the channel a lot. But, what would we call this? Speed farm?
Speed farm.
Yeah, Amazon farm. And it is going pretty well, actually. It's a little past noon. It's about 1:40 right now. Hashtag military time. Did not expect that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna try to go through the middle of this thing.
Alright. See what happens. Kicking up any mud? Nothing?
I slowed down a little bit.
Okay. That's good.
But,
A little worried we won't get any crops in that spot, just simply due to the terrain. But that's okay. It's only 10% of our field.
yeah.
What's
No
that?
different than our power lines there.
Yeah, well, you know, at least, you know, the electric company pays us for those power lines, you know. We take care of it, we keep the things chopped, you know, low ground and maintain the shrubbery, so we do get a little stipend for that.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this. Get out of your way here.
Should just be one more pass.
Should be. Looking good, sir. Alright, so if you want, go ahead and, I guess we're just going to go store our plows in one of the barn. Go find a barn that you think is suitable for these things in the future. We'll store kind of all these equipments kind of together. Oh no, I'm stuck.
Alright.
Just gotta power on through that. Okay. I made it. I made it. It's,
Okay.
you know, your tractor is more powerful. All praise the treads. Alright. Careful crossing the road. Look both ways. Good job, kiddo. You missed the door. You missed the farm. You...
I had to go see Farmer Johnson's daughter.
Oh. It's not even past 2. Okay.
Yeah, well.
A little early. A little early to be eloping. Okay. Let's see. Which barn should we store these in?
She was making some sweet tea for us. I'm bringing it back.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a good idea, I think. So I think we'll just go ahead and store these in the big red barn, brick barn that your car was in. So I'm going to back this in and try and maneuver through these beams best I can. Alright, there we go. I'm going to drop that down there. Now let's see if we can back it in, Johnny. Like, actually, I should probably move forward, huh? I'm kind of in your spot. Actually, no, you're going that way? That way's good.
Yeah, I can make it.
Okay. Well, looks like your back tread's stuck on a pole. Careful, this is wood, so,
Wonder if that's load bearing.
you know, I'm sure it's fine. They don't really look too load-bearing. Okay, so we'll head on out here. Run over a few chickens. I'm sure that's good, too. And we will head back to the store at this point. And get... Now, I've... Oh, fine. Jeez. Bud. We're going to go back to the store. We're going to go pick up, I think, the cultivator. Do we need to cultivate? I'm pretty sure... Let me pull up to the side of the road real quick. I'm going to check this. I always forget. So let's just go over here. Oh boy, we missed a decent amount of spots on the field.
Did we?
Kind of. The thing with farming sim is it's not 100% accurate. So soil composition. So nothing needs... That's okay. So it's considered plowed. So we need to cultivate it. And then we plant, I believe. So let's go ahead. We'll go get our cultivators and basically quickly run back and forth in the exact same manner. Alright, and it looks like we're probably going to get this done right kind of in the evening here. It is the first day of spring. Every 6 days, it changes seasons. And it is planting season. I don't know which crop we necessarily want to plant, but I guess we'll get to that.
Yeah, we haven't chosen yet.
Yeah. Probably wheat. I mean, that's pretty classy, right?
Yeah. I don't know exactly what region we're in, but
Well,
is tobacco an option?
oh,
Good money.
well, see, I don't know if we have the correct harvester for tobacco.
Well, maybe not.
We'll have to check our harvester and also see what the tobacco planting season is, if we can even do tobacco. Alright,
I don't really know a lot about farming. I'm just here for Farmer Johnson's daughter.
Oh, well, okay, the truth comes out. And nice.
Listen,
You don't have a mustache. You need a mustache.
This is just a summer job.
Okay. Go to the right, there's a cultivator there. It's the thin metal one, not the big one.
Yep.
And grab that. Grab mine. Man, your tractor is so dirty right now. You can take the lead. You grab the seeder, by the way, not the cultivator.
Yeah, that's I was moving it.
Oh, you know, for when we were planting, right? That's really what you were really worried about planting tobacco. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, summer job. You don't have to know this stuff. I'll back it up. I won't hit your truck, I promise.
I saved up all last summer for that truck.
You did. You did.
Hey, it's is it clean again? Somebody washed my truck?
You know, I don't know. Huh? Maybe the shopkeep came out and gave it a rinse off because it was making the rest of the wares dirty. Go ahead. You know, it's tracking in dust.
Making the rest of his equipment look bad?
Yeah. The rest of the 70s equipment. That's old and crappy. Oh boy, it didn't even stop. Oh my god.
I'm stuck on a fence.
Careful, wide load.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. They're honking at you, boy. Come on, summer job. There you go, there you go. There you go. You just need some separation there. Now watch your left side, you might clip a car. I'm a little worried about that as he drives off. Safe as ever.
Full speed ahead.
Full speed ahead. Roger that. Heading straight into town.
Boy, this thing does take up pretty much the entire road.
Yep. I mean, it's why we have the caution sign behind our tractors. Oh my god. Just watching you up there makes me so nervous. Because I know how you drive.
I'm fine.
Oh my god. What are you doing? It just... I don't know. It's like you're trying to dodge cars, but you're just not doing a great job at it. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
You said it was fine, so I think it's fine. Fold cultivator. Oh, press 2. Well, for me, there's a fold button. And it actually folds it up. Who would have thought technology could have been so grand?
Ah.
Yeah, it's like it has a transport mode, right? Alright. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go ahead and start, I would assume, in the smaller square again. Here. Now this is a wider swath than the plow, so it should get done a little bit quicker because of that. Alright, you go ahead and start, and I'll start off to your side. This time I'll follow you. Oh yeah, that's like twice as wide as the plow.
Yeah, I might have to turn around to get this corner piece.
Oh, that's fine. I had to do the same thing. It's a bit slower though.
A little bit.
All right, yeah, just push it out. Push it out. Okay, I think that's good. That's good. Now I need to straighten, no. Yeah. Okay, one last little nudge there. Okay, I'm out. It's fine, perfectly fine. This tractor is not old or crappy or anything like that. Just, you know, it'll make it up the hill. It'll make it. Okay, so Summer Farmer Steve back there is going to be touching up a couple spots in the field. We are done cultivating, and so we are going to go ahead away here. Now it's starting to get a little dark, so we are using headlights at this point. And I'm gonna put the cultivators pretty much in the same barn as the plow. Just like one section over. If I can make that turn. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have to go front end first, and you follow me, and I'll drop mine and you drop yours behind me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we leave out the other door. Alright, so go in. This. Oh, this might not work either, because now you have no way to leave.
I might be able to back into it.
Yeah, you have a tighter turn radius because of the treads. So I'll drop mine there. Watch for the tires. We need the spares for winter, you know. Our trucks won't be able to turn and get traction at all.
I don't need tires where I'm going.
Oh, true. You kind of have treads, don't you? Man, this stuff got really dirty. It just looks like you're driving a small, crappy tank. Alright.
Crap tank, best tank.
Crap tank, best tank. Got it. Understood. Alright, so, final trip to the store. I might need to buy a pallet of seed for the cedars. I don't know if they come with seed inside of them. That's something to check when we pick them up. There'll be a percentage bar in there. But it's a beautiful evening here in whatever country this is. Boy, this is nice looking. If I can see on the road, that'd be great though. Alright. Go this way. Now we can build a windmill too, if we want some passive income. But they're pretty expensive to set up. I mean, no surprise there, really.
Right.
Alright. So we're back at the vehicle store. Take this turn a little wide. Swing her on in. Alright, so you can grab that cedar. Where's the one that you... Oh, you put it on the other... by the door, didn't you?
Yes.
Alright, you grab this... grab that one, and I'll grab this one. The Massey Ferguson. Alright. Alright, so it does not have any seed. That's a problem. So I'm going to hop out of my tractor here. Don't drive off just yet. Run into the store, make a last-minute purchase. I know you're trying to close, but please deal with us. So I'm gonna buy a pallet of a seed bag here. So we're just gonna go ahead and buy that. Okay, back. So you should see a seed bag. I think it should be back here. It should be on a pallet. Yes. Okay, there is. So I think all we have to do is drive our seeder over to it.
Okay.
And press N to open the cover. I don't think I have the requirement set that we have to actually pick up the pallet. Doesn't look like it. What is my 3 button? What's your hotkey for the refill sower? Now that it's up.
R.
There we go. So we'll just fill that up. Alright, and press N to close it again. Now we select the seed here that we want to plant. Well, thanks Numpad 3 for being broken on my computer. Let's open up the menu for planting here. So we could do actually we need to see what our harvester can even get first. So I'm gonna go over by the harvester. Quick. And I'm going to go into the store because I think I have to look at the version we bought. Alright, it is version the 27 cut. So it can harvest, I guess, wheat, soybean, basically the grains. It's kind of the same with all of these. So let's do... Okay, so we could do soybeans, barley, wheat, canola. And maybe corn. Maybe. I didn't see corn on there though.
Well, let's get into the real sexy stuff. What's our highest return on investment?
What's our highest return or ROI on these? Well, let's take a look. Oh, that's Farmer Steve. I don't want to look at him. He's ugly. All right. Let's see. Currently, prices. The highest one looks to be soybeans.
It's popular with the kids nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays. Bunch of hippies. So we got soybeans or canola. Basically, both of those are pretty good. Now, their yield might be lower than wheat. I don't know. I don't know how their yield is per tile comparatively. But but I think I'm fine with doing some beans. Beans sound pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going to real quick just rebind a key real fast. Can I even do that from this menu? I don't think so. Can you hop in my tractor and set it to soybeans? Real quick.
Yep. Let me see.
So basically the picture in the bottom right will change when you press the select seed button.
Which one is it?
It looks like a pod, like 3 little pods.
Yep. Okay. So you can check and see if that...
Yep, that's it. Good job.
Okay.
Good job. You're doing really well on your first day of your summer job. I am proud, except for you crash your vehicle about 3 times on the way over here, but that's fine. We don't
listen. I've been drinking.
What?
I mean, it's the sweet tea.
Oh, okay. The sweetest of teas. Alright, off we go. You know, sometimes I wish I had a rearview mirror so I could watch you crash every time you do it.
No, I didn't crash.
Oh, you're just letting them by nicely, aren't you? Just enjoying the time with the locals, having a drink with them. Of tea,
Yeah,
of course, of tea.
Yeah, just sweet tea.
Just sweet tea.
Oh, there is.
That's perfectly fine. You know, low caffeine tea too.
Yeah, we don't.
Don't want to go crazy here in the countryside. Drinking that
Not
moonshine. Not here.
Not
no.
under the influence of anything while driving a tractor.
No. I totally believe you, 110%. Alright.
Good. Are we going to be drug tested?
No. No drug tests.
Yeah, not that there would be anything to worry about.
No, not that there would, and I'm sure, you know, you would be honest with me in forefront if you had any sort of addiction issues.
Naturally.
Naturally.
I wouldn't want to risk this job.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna do the same technique as always, it seems. So, let's go ahead and lower the seeder. And then turn it on. So my seeder is on. And off we go. Alright. And hopefully in the next 6 endgame days, we might have something to harvest. But there's plenty of stuff to do in the meantime. That we'll be covering, I'm sure, plenty of. Okay, turn it off. Lower it on. Now the good thing about the seeder is it doesn't dig too deep into the soil, so my tractor I think is going basically full speed.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Alright. And so that's the thing. With the different equipment, it's kind of a trade-off of is it a really wide tool, so you get wide swaths, but maybe your tractor is slower with it? Or is it a light tool that you might get a more narrow swath, but your tractor is faster? Who knows? And with that, I'll go ahead and start at the other end since we did our square. And we'll do just the rows. Alright, and the final time lapse is... Alright, here we are. Taking a look. Steve and I just finished working the field for the day. So we're going to be returning home now. Mission accomplished. Good job on the first day, Steve. You will find a cup sitting on the kitchen that you must urinate into.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. And we will store these. I think we'll have to store these in a different shed. This one's a little full now. So, how about we just store these in the covering outside of it? Actually,
that works.
They're too wide. And they're too wide for that, too. I say they're too wide. Yeah, I'm gonna have you piss in the cup early.
Yeah.
I think we have another shed back here that might be open. You know what? We might not. We don't have very big sheds, do we?
Nope.
We might have to purchase one of those eventually.
I just have to store these in the elements for now.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's gonna rain if I bring up the weather. How do I? How do I do? Okay, Alt F. So tomorrow it is gonna be cloudy. And then rain, partly cloudy, and then sunny, and then, you know, I might do 4-day cycles for the seasons just because we're getting it done real quick. That might be something to address. All right. So yeah, we'll just park them here next to this fence for now. Oh, fine. Jeez. And we're gonna store the vehicles, I guess, in the barn that you tried to go in the first time. Can they fit back to back here? I don't think so. I'll tell you what, the main aisleways of the big red barn are clear, so I'll park the tractors in there. I think that's a good spot.
That should work.
Go ahead and get the other door. Close that up. And with that, I think we're done with this first episode of Farming Sim. If you guys enjoyed the episode, feel free to leave a comment down below. Do subscribe to this channel for more farming goodness, such as this. Leave a like for Farmer Steve and his drug addiction. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Steve, go into the house and get the cup.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, you're gonna have to now.
I gotta check on a thing.
Are you going to the neighbor's house again?
No.
Don't get that tea.